Welcome back to the Empty Thoughts Podcast. Me and Cody again.
Howdy.
This is all kind of fucked because this is gonna be the second podcast we put out today, and I'm actually gonna leave the other one up just because it's so fucking funny. But Cody don't know about this, so you remember the podcast we recorded last night with the surgery stories?
Yeah.
So after it went up today, I just clicked on it to watch it, just to make sure everything went good. Listen to this, bro. It's so fucked because it's a 30-minute podcast. You couldn't hear Austin at all because he was on his phone, so his audio wasn't coming through. And the funny thing about it is, like, me and you'll be talking, and then we just go dead silent for like 30 fucking seconds, and you just start laughing for no reason. And it's because Austin was talking, but nobody could hear him because he was on his phone. So here's how when I was like, yeah, bro, they put that mask on me, I got to 9, and it was over. Because Austin was talking, and what he was saying was funny, but you just couldn't hear him in the video, so it sounds like we're out of our fucking minds. And that's the first time I ever happened on the podcast. I messaged him, I was like, yo, bro, I think your fucking party settings or something's fucked up because you cannot hear you at all in this video. And he was like, I was on my phone, and I was like, I see. So that's fuck. It's a 30-minute podcast down the drain. But I mean, we're back.
Well,
we're back.
I wouldn't say it's down the drain because somebody sees that one before they see this one, and
then they see this
they
one.
They think we're fucking. No, listen. Like, say they see that one before they see this one, our careers might be fucked because we'll see what they're gonna do is automatically assume that we're clinically insane, and we're gonna have fucking black helicopters after us in about I don't know 30 minutes.
Oh, yours.
Open the fucking door!
We're here with the Clinically Insane Association. We think it's the CIA, but the Clinically Insane Association. And it's like, and we think you may have mental problems. And then I'm like, nah, wait a second. They pull up episode 11. And they're like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching, I was like, wow, that's fucked. Which, I mean, I'm uploading this one as soon as we get done with it. So I might just end up deleting episode 10 and this be episode 10, honestly. Because, I mean, it was a good podcast, but, like, it's fucked because you couldn't hear Austin, and Austin's the one that had surgery.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the first ever episode of Empty Thoughts has failed.
I mean, if you wanted to, like, scrap that, right? Like, if you wanted to delete it, you could always edit the video and maybe edit around all that. I mean, I was kind of like, it would essentially be taking Austin out of the podcast, which would be ass, but that's the only way that it would actually make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's either delete it completely or do.
Which, I mean, me and you still tell our stories and our surgery stories. But there's just random pauses we would have to, no audio, and then we just start laughing. So.
We would have to just tell our stories or something.
But, I mean, I think I'm just going to leave it up because I did comment on it and be like, because at the time I didn't know that Austin was on his phone, so I didn't know the reason behind it. But I was like, I don't know why Austin's audio didn't come through. So enjoy the random moments of silence in between Austin talking. So I mean, that episode's fucked, bro. And I was watching it, and I was like, I never fucking go over these podcasts and like watch through them before I upload them. So I was sitting there watching it, and like. I know when Austin joined because, I wasn't that far back. And then there's just a random moment of silence, and it goes on for like 15 seconds, and I'm like, oh, I bet his audio didn't come through. And then you just start laughing like a madman. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I gotta put myself in like a random viewer's fucking shoes. I was like, what the fuck did we just go quiet for? And then you just start laughing. I'm like, oh, fuck, Austin's audio did not fucking come through on this episode.
So I started laughing like a madman. It's just dead silent. Being a podcast about 15 seconds.
Go watch it. Go watch it, dog. It skipped to like, I'd say like 2 minutes in. And then I'll go, oh yeah, also we already started this podcast. And then it goes quiet. And then you just start laughing. And I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave it up because it is pretty funny, honestly. So this will be episode 11. And I have no fucking idea where this podcast is going. Empty Thoughts is the reason it is called that. Because it's literally the description of the podcast is the podcast where even we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And I mean, it showcases here today and a couple other episodes. Because we never really have a set fucking topic. We kind of just ramble on for like an hour. and then y'all get to watch it and hopefully enjoy it. But I mean, we're here today. It's Friday.
Welcome back to the Ep.11 podcast.
Skip like a minute and 30 in. We'll leave us in the podcast as well. This is actually pretty funny.
I'll go back a little bit more. There we go.
Bad times. Here we are. It's Friday.
It's right here, bro. Kind of hold your phone a little close to the mic just so the viewers can understand.
We're here. Yeah. Austin might be joining.
It's right up here.
But as of right now, it's just me and Cody. And I guess I'll let you talk about why you didn't even want to work Monday.
Here, let me see here.
Oh, yeah, skip through about 35 seconds. 30, 40 seconds.
But what?
Skip through about 30, 40 seconds. Because, I mean, unless you want to just, let it play where you was talking about why you didn't go to work.
That was, could be what's causing the, I guess you know what I call that shit. He was walking out, right? He was surrounded by 10 nurses. He was walking fine. They were telling us to pull the car up. I'm like, the man can walk over here. I know he can. He's walking fine. And we pull over, and the man looks in the back seat, sees me. He starts throwing up gang signs in front of these nurses, bro. And he gets in the car, he sits down, he looks back at me, he goes, you know what the fuck going on right now? You know the fucking vibe, OTDL. Man was feeling good. Man was feeling good. Yeah. He said they lied.
You see what I mean, dog? It's just completely quiet. And then you just start laughing. I was watching it and I was like, what the fuck? Because first you go, yeah, nobody's there. It seems like nobody's there. But also then you go, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's quiet.
I just thought, I didn't know, I thought the man, I was like, man, something wrong with his mic or something because he's not coming through very clear. Like when we was recording it, and I was watching, I was like, that's why he was on his fucking phone. It's like 30 seconds of quiet, bro. And it's him telling his fucking surgery story.
Yeah.
But nobody's fucking there. It's fucked because, I mean, the shit's called surgery stories. I mean, me and you still tell ours, but I mean, the main point of all we tell surgery stories, you can't fucking hear him. I'm just gonna leave it up because it's kind of funny, dog. Just how fucking quiet it is. And then we start talking again. So it seems like we fell asleep and then woke back up and continued.
Then he got the car, he said, he broke that one tooth.
From a viewer standpoint, that don't even make sense.
It's like, what the fuck? They were just talking. One of them randomly said, yeah. He laughed, and then it went quiet for a minute and a half. And then he comes back. And then he goes quiet again.
God, that's like you can ask me. Listen to this shit. Did you check your wallet after? No, good.
We were talking to nobody.
I had three. My third surgery. I put under anesthesia every time. I'm sitting there, and I'd been put under.
Alright.
That's like if a blind person was like in this room, right? If a blind person was in a room, and this randomly, this other dude who's perfectly fine can see and hear was talking to a deaf guy. That's what this blind person would hear. Like he would just hear this one motherfucker talking. Meanwhile, the other dude's over throwing up sign language, and then fucking they just don't know who the fuck he's talking to. Well, I mean, it's fucking hilariously funny, dog. The fact that you just couldn't hear him.
Listen, I don't know what I just commented. I don't know what I'm saying that to in the OTDL group chat, but I'm about to find out. I don't know what I'm saying that to be honest with you.
Oh, Hunter posted a picture, and he had 13 kills in Siege. Okay. And they 4-0'd, and he said his back hurts, and I said it makes my pussy wet, and you said it makes me throb, but you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's what I was talking about.
On the bright side, though, I finally get 1,280 subscribers. Actually, 1,283 now, but regardless, we growing, which is always good. and I'm appreciative of it, as always. And no idea where the fuck this podcast is going, but it's going somewhere.
It's going somewhere, definitely. Whether that's like soaring through the skies into outer space, or
just plummeting into the ocean
dirt.
and imploding 35
Yeah.
fucking 100 feet down. Regardless, we're here. And it's Friday, so y'all getting two I guess this right here will make up for Monday. Well, I guess yesterday's made up for Monday. It's kind of a shitty podcast because you couldn't hear Austin, but here we are, boys. Here we are.
I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
All right, go ahead. I'll keep these beautiful fucks entertained. Let me see. What can I talk about?
All right.
Oh, I know, and I'm actually kind of wanting to talk about this when Cody gets back, even though he probably hasn't seen it. But just for the viewers, have y'all seen the video of the woman on the plane saying that the motherfucker is not real? Saying she's like, that motherfucker is not real. Because I've been seeing a lot of shit on it, and I actually was I saw something on it, and then clicked on like the little search things on TikTok about the woman in the plane or whatever. And this other dude that was on the plane tells his story of it, and it's kind of fucking fucked. And I'm hoping Cody's heard about it or watched something on it, because I'm really wanting to talk about this. And this right here on Twitter says, y'all remember this girl? This girl is alluding to the woman who was saying, that motherfucker is not real. It says, sources are saying she disappeared after the video was taken. And if that's true, which it could not be, but if that's true, that is crazy. Let me read the comments, because the comments are always...
Side of the story. First of all, everyone wants to...
This video is what I'm talking about.
Okay, part 2.
Alright, so that's the video I'm talking about. I'm hoping the fuck Cody's fucking heard of it. Because I really want to talk about this. And if she actually disappeared, which she more than likely didn't. Because the account that posted that is kind of like a parody account or whatever. Not a parody account, but like just one of the accounts that are like post more jokes or whatever. I just gotta edit it to Mark Zuckerberg. That's funny. Alright, you back? Have you seen the video on TikTok of the woman on the plane and she's like, that motherfucker back there is not real? Have you seen the video?
No.
You've not seen it?
haven't.
Fuck! Alright, so pretty much, this woman was on a plane, right? And I actually, okay, just listen to this. I'll let the viewers listen to this as well. This is a dude who was on the plane.
It was before the weird at the time because it seemed like no one else before she really started getting frantic was paying attention to this, but that makes sense. It was like a normal flight. This was after putting all the luggage away. We'd been on the plane for a little bit. It was before the flight attendant came over and gave the little spiel. And what I remember is she was having like a full-blown conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call him the hoodie guy. She was having a full-blown conversation with hoodie guy. The weird thing was that he never once said a fucking word to her the whole time. And at the time, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. But it's like she would say something and he...
It's from a guy who was on the plane.
There was no exchange happening. It was just her getting more and more frantic. Which, okay, if she's drunk and she's going crazy, then you would think the dude in the hoodie would have been like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? But he was just like dead locked on her, like deep eye contact with her, like I don't want to feed into the conspiracies here, but like almost like she was like in a hypnosis type of thing. And she started getting more and more frantic to the point where then people started kind of noticing. Flight attendant came over, tried to calm her down, like, what's going on? She sat back down, but she kept looking over at this dude in the hoodie, and finally she was like done with it. And that's like when I really started paying attention, like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And that's when she was like, I can't do this. She started getting up, she started walking up to the front, and then the whole video thing happened. I didn't take a video of it. I was listening to a Stephen King audiobook. I wasn't like pulling out my phone to record this. And she didn't seem drunk to me, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I didn't see her drink. I mean, she seemed totally normal to me up until that point. The weird thing was, after she left the plane, the dude in the hoodie, which the flight attendant was like, did anything happen? And he still didn't say a word. He just went like, and like shrugged. The dude in the hoodie like looked around the plane, and he looked back at me, and he winked at me. And again, I didn't quite register it. I was like, okay, what the fuck was that about? I was like, maybe he's just being like an ass, like winking, like that was weird, wasn't it? But now that I look back, I realize that when he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
He's saying his eye didn't wink like you would wink. It winked sideways. And this is the video of her saying this, motherfucker. Okay, listen to this.
I'm telling you, it's the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off with everyone. You either believe it or you cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with him or not. I'm not going to.
So everybody's saying that the dude, like his eye didn't wink like up and down. His eye winked fucking sideways. And they're saying he's either a shapeshifter or a reptilian. And there's this Twitter account, which I don't believe this Twitter account, because it's like one of those like jokes. You know, they post like jokes and shit.
There's a Twitter account that what?
There's a Twitter account that posts like it's not. I
pulled my headset out my fucking controller.
It's not a like a parody account, but like they post jokes. So I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but the dude said, y'all remember this girl? And it's the girl who said this motherfucker's not real. He said sources are saying she disappeared after this video was taken. So pretty much this dude in this green hoodie walks up on the plane, right? And she thinks he's either a shapeshifter or a reptilian or some shit. And his eye didn't wink up and down, it winked sideways. And she was saying he was a shapeshifter. And she doesn't look drunk. She doesn't look out of her mind. She looks normal in the video. And she was saying the motherfucker is not real. He is not real. And I think that's fucking wild. Because... And I'd like to see a fucking picture of the dude in the hoodie. Let me see if I can find one.
I mean, that's extremely, like, fucking crazy. Cause, I mean, listen, so I read this thing today, right? And it's kind of not off topic. I would say too far. I don't know if I sent it to you. But apparently a Harvard scientist believes that he may have found fragments of alien technology. This is a thing that was posted recently.
The guy in the green hoodie speaks up for the first time. Wait for it.
So people would realize I'm telling the truth. What happened was I was actually talking with this woman. Everything was fine. It was a normal conversation. And then she asked me if I could help put her luggage up in the racks. I was wearing sweatpants, and she looked down. She saw my dong, and my dong is 15 inches long. And that's when just like,
Alright, so this dude's a joke. That was a joke one. I'm gonna be honest, the dude fucking doesn't look normal.
I don't even know what he looks like. I didn't know.
You can look up on Google green hoodie on the plane, and then it'll pop up. He doesn't look normal. Now, I'm not one to say he's a fucking shapeshifter, because I don't know if that shit exists. I know my sister used to say they're shapeshifters, but of course she was cracked out of her mind on meth. But this woman doesn't look like she's cracked out of her mind on meth. So maybe it's a reptilian, maybe it's a shapeshifter. But and I don't know if the TikTok video the dude was actually on the plane. That's, you know. You know, that's debatable. I don't know. But I saw the shit, and you know, I'm interested in shit like this. But for a woman to be like, you know, that motherfucker's not real, and then get off of a fucking plane because of it, it doesn't necessarily, you know, fucking, I don't know. But, I mean, that's just crazy. And she said, you can either get off this plane with me or die on it with him or some shit. And, that's just wild. Imagine being on that plane, and if that dude was telling the truth that was in that TikTok video, and seeing this dude just make, like, hard eye contact with a bitch, but never say a word as she's having a full conversation with him. And then he winks and his eye winks sideways. I mean, that shit would be fucking nuts, bro. Do I think the dude was a shapeshifter?
He's like sitting right behind her,
Probably
right?
not. I guess. Or like maybe like a couple seats back or something.
I'm gonna watch the video here.
And then tell me what you think about it. Shit's crazy.
Of course it's just gonna take place on American Airlines. Where else?
Facts. Well, I don't think the plane fucking ever did anything or anything ever happened. It might have if she'd never did anything, but who knows?
Is this not?
Probably not. Let me send you the video.
Doing our best. There's nothing like the feeling of done.
Is this it? I found it. Alright, send me the video now. Send me that video real quick. Cause I was watching a close up of the dude that she's talking about on that plane.
That's the video of her fucking. And then here's the video of.
Not real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
What are you gonna
That's
send it
fucking crazy. I sent it on Messenger. And then look at this. Look at this one as well. Now that video shows him vertically winking, which is fucking, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now my question is, what if you were on a plane, right, and this woman was freaking out, and you look over at this motherfucker, and he is blinking like that. He's not blinking normally. It's fucking sideways. I'd probably get the fuck off too, to be honest.
Yeah, bro, I would too. But bro, what the hell's up with that? Because like that's not a natural thing, right?
That's not fucking natural. And I would in fact believe if I saw that motherfucker is not real. You know what I mean? He's not a real human.
But here's the thing, right? Like, why would she just freak out over that? Like, I could understand being like, what the fuck? But like,
maybe like moving seats,
so,
but not fully getting the fuck off the plane.
But like well, no, I'm saying though is like the way she reacted to that. I feel like he probably said something or done something, and he just looked like maybe he fucking spoke to her like a robot or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if he made like hard eye contact with her and she was having a full conversation, but he was never talking, that's fucked. Now that could be fake. The dude who posted that TikTok saying he was on the plane, that video could be fake. But I mean, like, that was like fucking sheer fucking like terror. You know what I mean, on a fucking person's face. And what's the fucking the thing that humans have? It's like I almost said Stardew Valley. It's not it.
That's a game though. Good game too. Damn good game.
What is it called?
Bro, I still ain't got those videos from you yet.
It's something Valley. What's it called?
Oh.
Uncanny Valley. That's it. Uncanny Valley. It's like when you see something that is fucking humanoid, like it's supposed to be human, but you can just tell something's off and it's not a human, and it makes you like really fucking uncomfortable. It's Uncanny Valley. Wait a second. Okay, I'll read the fucking. Uncanny Valley is a hypothesized relation between an object's degree of resemblance to a human being and the emotional response to the object. The concept suggests that humanoid objects that imperfectly resemble actual human beings provoke uncanny or strangely familiar feelings when The concept suggests that humanoid objects that imperfectly resemble actual human beings provoke uncanny or strangely familiar feelings of uneasiness and revulsion in observers. Valley denotes a dip in the human observer's affinity for the replica, a relation that otherwise increases with the replica's human likeness. So pretty much it's like if you see something that's resembles a human, but you know it's not a human, and it just like fucking. There's a theory that like at some point in like human evolution, something like that happened where something was not human, and it just like everybody has it embedded in them. That if you see something that's supposed to be human, but you know it's not, like it resembles a human. Like
that's what I was gonna say. Like
highly resembles a human, but it's not a human. That it just makes you really fucking uneasy.
And that's like a real
that could be what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's. But yeah, I have heard that before though. That like the uncanny valley. I guess you could say what effect.
Yeah. Like there's a theory that like at some point in like human evolution.
That right there, like there was something on this planet with us that resembled humans, but was not human. And the fact that we're afraid of that, of things that look human but they're not human, because almost everybody has an uneasy feeling about that, right?
Yeah.
When you see something that looks human, but it's not, and you can tell that it's not, right? So it's like everybody gets that same feeling. Most people do. And like I was gonna say, like that makes you wonder, like the theory suggests, like at one point was there, in human evolution, was there a being that was like that to us, that was here, a dominant thing that we were
that looked human
deeply
but wasn't.
afraid of, that we were deeply afraid of for some reason. I mean, right? Like,
and the fact that like
maybe it was a predator, maybe it was humanity's predator. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what hunted us. Like humans are top of the food chain. Well, let's say that at the time,
at some point humans weren't though.
That thing was on top of the food chain, right? And like there's theories like that, like extraterrestrials were here, at one point, and there's even like things with them saying that maybe like certain parts you know, like had like more alien influence, and who's to say that maybe these aliens wasn't good aliens? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they fucking done some bad shit to us,
And the fact that something happened, and like if that's true or whatever, the theory that something happened in human evolution to where like something looked human but wasn't, and that the fact that we're all scared of it, you can only imagine what the fuck happened during human evolution that made us all scared of it. But the fact that everybody has that embedded in them,
yeah.
that you see something that resembles a human but it's not a human, and you fucking instantly become really fucking uneasy about it. I mean, it's crazy, and
See,
I'd imagine
I
that's
don't know if
probably
you've
what
ever-
it
I don't know
was.
if
Because
you've
that
ever
motherfucker
heard,
looks human, but the more you stare at him, the more you're just like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after you watch that second TikTok that I sent you, because they finally came through, you can see the motherfucker vertically winking, and I mean, I feel like it's just like another fucking. I wouldn't say it is another example of uncanny valley, but I'd imagine, you know, just
But
looking at the
see,
motherfucker,
I don't
you
know if
just
you've
tell
ever
something's
heard
not
of
right about him.
you know, like the analog effect. Have you ever heard of that? The analog effect, I think it might be what it's called. It's like it's a horror series, or like now I don't want people, you know, I don't want if you know, I don't want people to watch this and think that I don't know what I'm talking about here because well, for one, I don't entirely. That's why I'm pointing it out. So don't give me a hard time in the comments. But I don't know if it's like what exactly they are, or well, I mean, I don't know if it's actually like a universe or if it's just because I know they got like a mini series, like it's a horror series pretty much on YouTube. You can watch it; it's actually pretty fucking. I like it. I mean, it makes me have that uneasy feeling, you know. That honestly, a lot of horror movies don't really. Well, a lot of new horror movies don't really.
Yeah, anymore.
You know, hit that mark anymore. But the analog effect or whatever it's called, I might even be getting the fucking name wrong, but I'll look it up in a second to correct myself if I am. But so like in this universe, right? There is these creatures that look human, but
They're not.
they're slightly off. Yeah, and the ones that are slightly off are wanting to kill the real humans. And like they're like you know, in the series, there's like little, like, I guess you could say almost like propaganda clips in it. They'll like roll by because they do it in the form of commercials or the form of maybe like found footage or you know, shit like that. That's how they do this series. It's like that kind of, you know, way. Like it's kind of like it lets you look into like a window of this universe, not really show you the whole thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in this thing, right, it pretty much is like there's these creatures that are killing humans and taking their place amongst us. And the thing is, you can't really tell if somebody is one of these creatures unless you absolutely like you can kind of tell after a while, but you can't really tell immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it takes humans a little bit long time to get like the grasp of what this thing is or what these things are.
The fact that
I
it's
think.
just not human, you just fucking like.
But what my point is though is like whatever these creatures are, they can like they have the uncanny valley effect on the humans, you know, in this made up universe. Or maybe it's not made up now.
Maybe it's not.
But point is, these creatures have that uncanny valley effect to them, right? Like they look human, very, very, very much, but they're also very different in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they look human, but they just don't act human. They don't seem human. They just.
I mean, I feel like
different.
my personal
and you
opinion,
get that get that terrible feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like whatever the fuck this happened on this plane, right? I feel like that's like, and this is just my personal opinion. I'm not saying this is what it is, but I mean, I feel like this is like another fucking example of Uncanny Valley, that a woman fucking saw this man, right? And she fucking, he looked human, but he just fucking wouldn't, to her anyway. I mean, I don't necessarily know if I believe it, but I mean, it was fucking sheer terror in this woman's voice, you know what I mean? And she didn't look out of her fucking mind. She didn't look drunk.
Bro, you can look.
You know what I mean? And it's
Well,
just
you
like,
can just look at her and like.
just tell, bro.
But I'm gonna, cause this video is loaded up. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
Hey, go ahead. But let me actually look up some
Let me
pictures of
open-
like Uncanny Valley and just see what my general reaction is to a humanoid being that's not human. This is all candid. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
What?
Like, bro, that's just like, it's so fucking uneasy looking at this shit. Like, bro, okay, I'm gonna send this to you. And tell me you just don't fucking...
Bro, why is the internet so fucking trash right now? Damn. The internet's so fucking ass right now. I don't get it. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, that motherfucker back there is not real. I'm telling you.
Whenever you get done with these, look at these two pictures and tell me you just don't instantly
Well,
feel
I did.
uneasy.
We already found it.
Tell me you just don't instantly feel
Why the
uneasy.
fuck
when
is the
looking at those.
internet goddamn doing this bullshit, dude? I'm about to go fucking
It's that Uncanny Valley effect, dog.
give it a fucking flying knee kick like goddamn Conor McGregor. Bro.
Fucking
Swear on
flying knee
goddamn
kick, you
life.
said.
They either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks. But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this claim and you can die with it or not. I'm not going to. And there's a reason why.
You're leaving the app. You're leaving that. Hey, suck my fat fucking cock and balls, you fucking.
Alright, look. Okay, now look at the fucking.
My Irish is coming out of me. Somebody stop me, hurry.
Alright, now look at the second TikTok I sent you. But before you look at that second TikTok, look at those two pictures I sent you and tell me you just don't instantly feel uneasy by those faces.
Alrighty.
Like, I got fucking chills looking at it type shit. And it's not like, oh my god! You know, it's just like fucking, like, I don't know, shiver up your spine type shit.
What's it? Let me show, because Dad was wondering, because Dad's seen that video too, and he's wondering what the fuck she's yelling at. I'm about to show him.
That second
Alright,
one
Dad,
shows
come
the
here.
motherfucker vertically winking. And that right there is what she was yelling at.
Why am I getting fucking 2 bars out here, bro?
I ain't even got that down for once. Mason ain't playing a game over.
I don't know what the fuck's up with this goddamn bullshit, but I'm about to go kick some fucking intergalactic fucking ass if it's some fucking alien pricks again. Oh goddamn. I'll fucking blow them out of the goddamn sky. I'll start a galactic war. This guy right here, that's who she's talking about. That guy's not real, is what she said. Okay. Well, let me find Josh.
And if you click on the second TikTok link, that is the dude. You can see him vertically winking in it.
Bro, that's just fucking wild. Those pictures are wild.
Don't it just fucking like make you just fucking feel like
Like right in the
uncomfortable?
chest. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uncomfortable.
right in the chest. Oh, uncomfortable right in my chest, yeah.
And it's not no fucking like, you know, fucking fake shit where it's like, oh my god! It's just like, it just makes you feel
What the
genuinely
hell?
uncomfortable.
Alright, let me try it again.
And I urge anybody who's listening to this podcast that don't know what Uncanny Valley is, search it up on Google, click on images, and just look at some of the pictures and just tell me if you feel uneasy or not. Because honestly, like, it's not no like uneasy, it's just, it makes you feel uncomfortable looking at it. And I can only imagine how it'd make you feel if you saw that shit in real life, like a motherfucker look like that.
Bro, I'm getting quite a bit of followers on my TikTok. Like, I'm getting like 2 or 3, you know, here and there. But see, I don't even post on TikTok no more. But anyway, bro, I'm trying to fucking find it. Like, it takes me to TikTok and then it just won't fucking do it. I fucking hate Google's new goddamn setup. What a bunch of dumbasses. Anyway.
Not real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
Dad, come here. Does it actually show him, like, show it? Why? No, you fucking cunt.
His Irish is coming up. Fucking cunt, yeah.
Open the app. I would rather watch it on TikTok. It's, you know, bigger screen or whatever. Look at that shit. Why the fuck is it actually being that goddamn bad? There's no reason for that fucking cunt shit.
I'll be pricey.
That fucking cunt shit, he said.
Bro, listen, bad Wi-Fi just makes me fucking, like, enraged. Like, I get fucking engulfed in rage like a fucking... Cause, like, listen, we are fucking humans, dog, right? We have the ability to fucking go to outer space, to colonize planets, to fucking wipe out civilizations, to cure diseases, but not every service provider can have decent fucking Wi-Fi, bro. Are you primitive? What? Dagger and Grigsby can suck both my nuts,
by
bro.
the humanoid creatures. That's what that fucking server's from.
I'm gonna fucking restart my goddamn phone. If it still don't work, I might go do a fucking drive-by on its fucking... Never mind.
But regardless, I mean, the fucking shit, it's just fucking... It's
Oh, yeah, I'll watch it in a minute.
But I mean, I feel like it could be like another example of like Uncanny Valley. Like the woman saw the dude who looked human, but something's just not right about him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it could be the fact that he was vertically fucking blinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the motherfucker didn't get the new update that we blink up.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell Dad what he was doing, but then when my phone restarts, hopefully I'll be able to fucking watch it. Listen, bro, I don't get pissed off by a lot of shit, right? Like, a lot of shit doesn't make me upset, right? Like, I'm a pretty chill guy, pretty chill dude, right? But, like, bad Wi-Fi, bro. Bad Wi-Fi gets me heated. I just want to go 10 rounds with fucking router, right? When it happens, dog, I just want to go 10 rounds with the fucking router. Bare knuckle box that motherfucker. Like, come on, you robot bastard. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's like... either that or pay Mike Tyson to box me. I mean, either one. But... You know what's funny? I got drunk one night while my phone's, you know, getting its shit together real quick. I got drunk one night and I fucking added Mike Tyson on Twitter and said, "Fight me 10 rounds right now, you won't." And I was like, damn. I realized that I'd done this just like a few days ago. Either I'd forgot about it, like I knew after the drinking.
And just forgot about it, or
I just completely forgot about it in general. But yeah, you can go on my Twitter and that's there. Anyway, bro, why is it getting just 2 fucking bars? That makes no goddamn sense whatsoever.
Well, that's that shapeshifter on that plane, bro.
Like, this party is working just fucking fine. Something is sucking sucking the soul out of the goddamn router.
But I mean, if the motherfucker was really vertically blinking or winking or whatever, that's pretty fucking odd. If you want my honest opinion about it, maybe he's just fucking
a little bit, yeah.
His genetics are fucked, but I don't think that's normal. You know what I mean? I could be wrong.
I mean, wouldn't it? I mean, like, if it was, wouldn't it be like, "Hey, listen, there's something up"? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't just be. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Dad, come here. Also, by the way, the reason why this woman started freaking the fuck out, right, was because this dude wouldn't speak or whatever. Like, he would not. Apparently, he wouldn't even talk. He would just sit there. but he would only blink. But when he blinked, he would blink vertically. Like instead of blinking like this, his eyes is blinking like that.
Yeah.
But the
Oh.
supposedly, and that's what people supposedly are thinking it is a reptilian people. But this is supposedly catching it.
Shit's fucking crazy.
That's why I wish I was on fucking TikTok. Because
I kinda get what he's saying.
you can blow that shit, bro.
Well, I still kind of see that, especially his left eye.
See if I can
And
find
it looks like his left eye's bigger than his right eye, which I mean,
or
mine
send it to me
kinda
on
is
TikTok.
too,
Do it
but
that
I
way.
ain't no reptilian. Yeah, let me send it to you on TikTok. But and apparently, according to some dude that was supposedly on the plane,
Fuck Mark Zuckerberg and his reptilian ass, fucking bastard bitch.
and apparently, according to a
I'll
dude that
break
was
you-
supposedly
never
on the plane, I don't know for a fact if he was like making like hard direct eye contact with her, and she was talking, but he never said a fucking word. And the more that he would sit there and look at her, the more she was starting to get fucking more frantic and more frantic. And he never spoke a fucking word. And you would think that if like she was just freaking out, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But apparently he never said nothing. And then he winked at a dude, supposedly with his eye fucking winking vertically. And I mean that's caught on video with his fucking eye doing that shit. But I mean,
Not real guy
But
on
I
plane
ain't gonna lie,
caught
like
vertical
about
winking. The guy in the
no. Anyway,
I sent it
I'm
to
about to get real brutal there. Anyway, here it is, Dad.
not real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
Cause see, I can fucking zoom the fuck in.
Not real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
See, it does.
Yeah.
It looks like his eyes.
They are. He's got vagina eyeballs.
and I also don't like how he's looking directly at the fucking camera. You know what I mean?
I don't either, dog.
But I mean,
You don't got Betty Davis.
the shit's fucking wild. All right, now.
Hey, Dad, look at this. Hold up, look at this. It gets better. He's like they went hardcore into this. They've brightened it up and everything in the world. They're even zooming in. You can tell this is somebody like actually trying to figure it out. Why the fuck is his eyeball?
Not real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
It's crazy.
Vertical winking.
I mean, that's what they're calling it, vertical. Bro, that there's no way that's not.
That's fucking, it's crazy. Now, am I one to say he's a fucking shapeshifter? No. But, I mean, that's fucking, that's not normal. You know what I mean? Your eyes blinking like that ain't normal. You're supposed to blink like, oh no, up and down, not sideways. But, I mean, what do I know? You know, I'm just here.
Bro, listen, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, there's so many conspiracy theories. And most of them, I think it's just a bunch of fucking bullshit.
With that
But-
one.
But I gotta be honest, like, I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna say that shit's real right there. I'm just gonna say that there's something up with that. And if I disappear, you know what's
There's
right.
something fucking up with that. 100% there's something up with that motherfucker blinking like that.
Well, now that you agree with me, if we disappear,
if we disappear,
y'all
you
know
never
the
see
truth.
another episode of Empty Thoughts. Something was up with it. You know what I mean? So, this is fucking proof. Oh, here's. I'm like, well, give me a minute. Let me fucking upload this. But I'm gonna say that's probably real, and I think it's just like we finally caught something. Well, not we, but you get what I mean. Well, I mean, what do we know? You know, we're just here on Empty Thoughts. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It is, and you can clearly see that. You know what I mean? His eye ain't blinking normally.
My bro, it's just, bro. Mulder said it best. The truth is out there.
It's facts.
God. What's that? But will we ever find it? Well, I believe so. Well,
I think we just did.
Considering it's found us, it's found us first.
Well, I mean, let us hear your thoughts in the comments. I think that's a good spot to wrap the podcast. We appreciate y'all for watching this, and hopefully it's made up for the randomly awkward one where you couldn't hear Austin talking earlier. And we'll have another one out for you Monday. We're getting back on the 2-week. That was our bad that was not our bad. It was my bad for missing Monday because I was trying to fix my sleep schedule. But regardless, we thank y'all for watching this. Make sure to click on the channel. Go sub to everybody that's linked and sub to OTDL. And we appreciate you for watching. We'll see y'all the next time that we see y'all.